Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl, Nana the eccentric one, and if you're dropping by for the first time, thank you so much for finding my page. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends about it. And if you are an old timer, thank you so much for staying put. I love you and I don't take you for granted, and like I keep saying, when I blow, you blow as well. Today I was meant to have I went to see a dermatologist, but unfortunately the doctor I wanted to see was not around as of today, so I had to rebook for next week. Yeah, she had an exam to write, so I had to rebook for next week. I had actually visited a dermatologist a few months ago. That should be November of last year, and I did not see the main doctor. I saw an assistant, I guess, and he didn't really he didn't really go into details. He just looked at my face, just asked one question like, okay, what's wrong with you? I'm like, oh, I'm having breakouts, and he was just writing. He wasn't even paying attention to literally what I was saying, I think. And then he recommended E45 and Neutrogena soap, which I used. They were working. It took a while. It took about 2 months for me to see an effect, and it was working perfectly. And then it stopped working. I guess, I don't know, it happens to my skin a lot. When I start a product, it starts becoming effective. Over time, it just stops becoming effective. It's like I even start reacting to that product that was effective, so that was what happened. So I had to stop using it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I had this teacher in my primary 4, elementary 4. Yeah, I had this teacher, a young man. I think he was married, I don't remember, but for some reason he just never really liked my person, liked me as a primary 4 child. For some reason he just always found found a reason to just always put me up on edge. So on this particular day, in fact, all the teachers in the school knew that I was coming from a very far place. I lived far away from my school, and so it was quite understandable that I'll come late sometimes due to traffic. We really tried to beat time, but by the time my mom dropped my mom off at her workplace, my brother and everything, it just didn't go down well. So I was always at the receiving end of lateness, which is fine because it's primary school, So it's not that I came really late, but I missed, let's say, we used to have morning drills in school, multiplication tables, dictations, and all that. So I missed that part, and the teachers in the school knew, so it was fine, yeah. But this man it did not just sit well with him that, okay, I'm going to be coming late for a while. It's not a permanent thing. I'm almost done, so I'm going to come late for a while. I just didn't sit right with him, And so, yeah, on that day I came late to school, and there's this girl, God, I think it flows in their family. I'm sorry, but I heard her elder sister had the same trouble giving issues in secondary school, so I guess kind of was in their family, So on that particular day, I came to school late, and I came in, I was trying to settle down, and I think I'd kind of settled in, but I was still still distorted and all. And so she just started singing. She was singing it in Igbo. She was like, sorry, for those of you who don't understand Igbo, I'm going to tell you the meaning, but for those who understand Igbo, she was like, oh, bia late, oh, is she late, which means late comer, head of late comers, And I was really pissed, bruh. I was pissed, like, So yeah, I was really very pissed, starting from the fact that I'm trying to settle in, and you are just here singing and irritating it. And she was singing directly into my ear because she's sitting like beside me. She was singing directly into my ear, and she was one of the reasons I had to move my seat back, because I was tired of her. And so she was singing directly into my ear, and this nigga was in class. He was in class, he wasn't saying anything. Like, you're seeing me try to settle it. I already come into class and I told everyone to clap for me or something because I came late. It was really disgusting and irritating for a young man and a young teacher to do that kind of thing to a primary 4. Nah, that was quite disgusting to me. And so he didn't say anything until I kind of stood up and tried to speak against it. I was like, yo, girl, you're disturbing me. I stood up and at first I'm like, stop singing at you, you're disturbing me. And then she stood up to her like, what will I do? What will I beat her? And I'm like, yes, I'm going to beat you. And as small as I was, I was like, yes, I'm going to beat you. And then that was when he noticed something was going on, in quotes. He's like, that should come out. He didn't punish that girl. Hey, he did not punish her. Yes, you heard me right. He didn't punish her. He just told her not to do it again. But I came late and I'm disturbing the class. This man told me to do frog jump. Now when I'm done with this frog jump, I will never make noise in the class again. I'm sorry that my nails look like this. I'm going to have them done today, but did you just hear what I said? He did not punish the offender. He punished me, the victim. That it was my voice that he heard. That why didn't I report? Nigga, you were here. This girl was singing right into my ear. Yes, I'm sure you saw. And then anyway, I did a frog jump because who am I? I was in primary 4. I couldn't stand up to the nigga. So I did a frog jump and my leg was paining me like God. If you don't frog jump before, you know how painful it is. So I did a frog jump and it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny at all. But yeah, that was that about that. And so after the frog jump, I went back to my seat. I was fuming throughout the whole day. I was so pissed. Damn, I was so angry. So angry. And then after school, I don't know if it was that same day or maybe a few days after or something, he was kind of going our way. And then my dad always has this thing of picking teachers, you know, who are going towards our route. And then he got into the car and he was just talking rubbish. She said, yeah, she's good, you know, this, why does she come late? My dad was like, oh, we come from a far place. I'm like, nigga, you know, shut up. And then it's like, this your daughter, she's smart, this, she just needs to kind of blah blah blah, talking bull crap. Anyway, I already told myself that I'm done with primary school and I was going to leave primary school from primary 4 because my school had a thing like you study the books of the class ahead of you. Like if you're in primary 4, you do primary 5 scheme of work. So practically I was in primary 5. So practically if I was in another school, I would be in primary 5, you get? So I was already like, okay, I'm done with primary school, and this nigga just made it worse for me. I'm done. And so I told my parents that I wasn't going back to primary school. Firstly, because I was tired of primary school, to be very honest. As a young child, then I wonder why I was tired of. I was tired of primary school, and then he just made it worse. I got tired. I was just like, I'm done. And then when he came down of the car, I had to tell my dad. I told my dad that, see what this nigga did to me. And my dad was like, oh no, he's not picking him up again. No. I'm like, thank God. I should have told you so we would have pushed him out that time. But I'm not wicked. But stay wicked, fam. I said what I said. So anyway, yeah, that was, I can't remember his name, but I can remember it because I think he used to wear glasses and think that he was a ginger cat. I don't know why some particular things that really hurt me, why they tend to stick in my memory for a while. This happened over 10 years ago. Over 10, 11 years ago. That was when I was in primary 4. So I don't know why I just remembered it. I don't know. So yeah, that's it. That's practically it. So update on the girl. I don't know anything about her right now. But then when I left primary school, after the whole thing, I just made sure to avoid her because I'm like, this one's a witch show. Let her not put me in trouble. So I just made sure to avoid her. You know, she just always kept coming around me, always wanted to be in my circle. Girl, I got nothing to tell you. Get out of my way. You know, she was just always wanting to be around me, always talking to me, and I'm like, from where to where? You know, so that's basically it. Yeah, I just made sure to avoid her with all my life. I don't know, problem. So yes, that's it. And then updates here. When I left primary school, I had already started secondary school somewhere, and so I came back to my primary school. I came to see my old classmates. I came to see my family friend. Yeah, I was coming from her house. I came to see her in school, and then I came. I saw the girl. Well, she wasn't in their class. She repeated primary 4. So while they were in primary 5, she was in primary 4. I'm not saying I'm happy. But I'm just saying that some things happen for a reason. And yeah, she wasn't even that bright per se. As at us in primary school, she wasn't so bright per se. But they just kind of kept pushing her. I'm sure they just discovered that, okay, we can't push this one further out, to let her repeat class, which was good. So parents, encourage your children if they need to repeat a class just to get things done. There's really no age limit to education. We keep learning till we die, and even after we die, so we still learn. Yeah, so that's practically it. I don't know where she is right now, but I don't know where the teacher is right now. But if I remember his face correctly and I see him on the road, yes, I'll report him water. He may not remember, but I'll report him water. He did me dirty. God, hey, this guy did me dirty. Like, he made me have phobia, like, for punishments. That in secondary school, when they would tell us, they would tell the guys to do frog jump for maybe one offense they committed, I would be afraid for them. I would be afraid on their behalf. I would be scared, like, guy, this was leg would pain them, and it was always like that because I had experiences at an early age for something I did not even do. So yeah, that's practically it. Update on it. So yeah, guys, I just remember that story today. I started to give you guys a little story on what it is. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Love you guys. So yes, yeah, that's pretty much it. My hair is actually 2 weeks old. That's to tell you how much I've been off YouTube. I'm sorry. And yeah, my shirt, yeah, I'm a top member. I'm a top boy fit member. So yeah, my shirt is from Top Boy Fit on Instagram. One more thing, don't forget to like, to subscribe, and comment. So till I see you guys later, bye, and do have a wonderful day.